Worth it or skip it was the question. This is Lightning Lane in action. In our most recent Worth It or Skip It episode, we broke down whether or not Lightning Lane was worth it for your next Disney trip or if it was a complete skip. Today, we're here in the park to show you exactly how Lightning Lane plays out in real time. Don't worry, we're about to jump right into the rides, but first we got a couple of key topics we need to discuss. First thing is that if you're a resort guest, you could have purchased Lightning Lane 7 days in advance. We were not resort guests, we're just regular park goers, so we purchased our Lightning Lanes 3 days in advance. You can purchase 3 rides at the beginning, and then as you redeem one, you can select a new one. If your goal is ride count, you obviously want to select the earliest ride times possible so that as you redeem, you can just keep going and going. And that is exactly what we're going to go do. So let's go. The standby entrance for Space Mountain is 45 minutes. It is 9:55 a.m. This is officially our first ride of the day with Lightning Lane.
Do it again inside the building.
Okay, I'm checking for the next Lightning Lane right now. I'm gonna do Jungle Cruise. The reason why I chose Jungle Cruise over other rides is because it has a later return window, and that means that the Lightning Lanes are gonna sell out faster on that ride. I wanna make sure that we get it as part of our day. I'm gonna check back in the app throughout the day to see if I can get that return time for sooner, because they do drop them in real time, so I may be able to score that ride a little sooner than 3 p.m.
It is 10:12. We just got off of Space Mountain. Love that ride. And now we're headed to our next Lightning Lane, which is Pirates of the Caribbean at 10:55. So we're heading all the way to Adventureland. This is a good example of one of those moments where you kind of zigzag around the park, since Space Mountain is on the right side of the park and Adventureland is on the total opposite side.
Olaf, I like warm hugs. Hi, Olaf.
Dang it.
Olaf, there you are. We were worried.
Why? Were you lost?
Dang.
No, Olaf, you were.
But I am here with my new friends.
I keep missing it.
Why,
This is one of the examples of the return times changing like in real time. It shows we've got one that we could get at 1:45 and then it goes away immediately.
They're sisters.
being just who
Okay,
you are.
let's try Jungle Cruise.
Everyone has their own unique talents that make them special. You just have to believe that you do. That's true. You just have
Okay,
to remember
well,
the truth.
It's only 10:19 and our next Lightning Lane isn't until 10:55, so we've got about 25 minutes to find something to do until the next Lightning Lane. So this is part of strategic planning for Lightning Lane. Pirates only has a 5-minute wait, and it's currently holding one of our 3 Lightning Lane reservations for 10:55, which is in 30 minutes. So we're gonna drop that Lightning Lane, go ahead and hop on this because it's only 5 minutes, and use that Lightning Lane for another reservation. Let's go. I wanna do Magic Carpets because it's right next to Pirates. All right, there we go. So I was able to get Magic Carpets at 10:50, and you can check in 5 minutes before. So at 10:45, we're gonna go redeem this Lightning Lane, and then we'll be able to select another one. Hello. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
And you know what that means? We can redeem another Lightning Lane. Let's do Peter Pan. We'll keep checking back for earlier return times. All right, that was officially ride number 3, and it is 10:56. Our next lineup is Haunted Mansion at 2, Jungle Cruise at 3, and then Peter Pan at 7:35. So clearly, we're at a stop here unless we modify one of these Lightning Lanes to one that has an earlier time so that we're not just sitting around until 2 waiting on our next Lightning Lane. The problem is that all of these Lightning Lanes don't have earlier return times just yet. I've been checking, and they just aren't dropping anymore for now. It'd be great if Jungle Cruise could get an earlier Lightning Lane because we're already here in this area. But like we said, this is part of that zigzag that you have to do in the park. Oh my gosh. Dang it. See how it changed to 6? And it said 125. That is how quick it changes. And Peter Pan, it has such a late return time that I know this ride is gonna sell out by the end of the night. So if that was something that you wanted to keep, then you just got to keep it and keep checking back, look for, you know, earlier return windows. What I think we're gonna do to maximize our ride count is change that ride to one that is closer. Haunted Mansion has a 13-minute standby wait, which means that it's a walk-on. So I think that we need to go ahead and walk on Haunted Mansion and use that return time for another ride later. Standby is still 13 minutes. We're just going to cancel the Lightning Lane and use that for another ride. So since I canceled Haunted Mansion's Lightning Lane, I have another one to redeem. I ended up doing Mad Tea Party for 11. The ride that's closest to that one's either going to be Small World, but it only has a 15-minute standby wait. Mad Tea Party only has a 5-minute standby wait. Or PhilharMagic is over there. And Tomorrowland Speedway is over there. I'm gonna do Under the Sea. Oh, $11.25. We're at our next ride, Mad Tea Party. It technically has a 5-minute wait, so it's not worth it to use the Lightning Lane, but I'm gonna do it anyways because there is still a line in the standby queue and there is not a line in the Lightning Lane. So let's just go ahead and use it. 10-minute wait, 5-minute wait, 25-minute wait. No more passes left for Winnie the Pooh. 10-minute wait, 10-minute wait. Oh. Oh my gosh. It just changed to 7:35. Wow, from 3 p.m. And now it's completely gone. I can still select another Lightning Lane from doing this one. It's about a 20-minute wait, so this is a pretty decent ride to use a Lightning Lane on. And this is ride number 6 total, and ride number 3 that we've used Lightning Lanes. You already know I am getting right back on the app to pick another Lightning Lane. Jungle Cruise is only a 30-minute wait right now. Peter Pan is out. Tron doesn't count. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 40 minutes, but we already did that. Small World has 25 minutes. I personally am not a fan of Small World, so we're probably not going to do that one. We just did Mad Tea Party. We've already done Magic Carpets. Winnie the Pooh is out of Lightning Lanes, but it's only a 30-minute standby wait. I wouldn't ride that anyways. PhilharMagic is 10 minutes. Monsters Inc. is 10 minutes. We've already done Pirates. We've already done Space Mountain. We're running out of options for Lightning Lanes now.
They come flocking to my golden bum spills us with these, and I help them. Yes, I do.
Now that we're in the shade, let's organize our thoughts a little more and see exactly where we're at in the day. We have a Lightning Lane at 12:45 for the Barnstormer, one at 12:45 for Tomorrowland Speedway, and then at 3 o'clock we have one for Jungle Cruise. We haven't done Dumbo yet, but it's only a 5-minute wait. We did Mad Tea Party. The Carousel doesn't have a Lightning Lane. Carousel of Progress doesn't have a Lightning Lane. Country Bear doesn't have a Lightning Lane. We haven't done Philhar Magic. It's only a 10-minute standby. Whoa. It changes in real time. Yeah. Monsters Inc. we haven't done. It's only 10 minutes. The People Mover doesn't have a Lightning Lane, nor does Astro Orbiter. Enchanted Tales with Belle also doesn't have a Lightning Lane. We could do It's a Small World, but it's just a 15-minute wait. We've already got Tomorrowland in our queue. We just did Little Mermaid. Those are railroads. Barnstormer we're about to go do. We've got about 15 minutes. We've already done Magic Carpet. We've already done Pirates. We've already done Haunted Mansion. Winnie the Pooh actually ran out of Lightning Lanes, but we weren't planning on doing that one anyways, but it's only a 35-minute standby. So if this was something that was on your bucket list, now would be a good time to go do that one. Those are character meets. Peter Pan is only a 35-minute wait, and that's actually crazy. That ride usually sees like a 60-plus minute wait for the whole day. We've already done Space Mountain. Seven Dwarves is a single pass Lightning Lane, so you would have to buy another pass in order to skip the line on that, but they were sold out. Tiana's also sold out of Lightning Lanes, and it's a 50-minute wait. And then Tron, of course, is the most popular ride of the day at a 60-minute wait, which isn't the worst I've seen, but it would be a single pass, and you'd have to purchase a single pass Lightning Lane for that, which they were also out of. So we're doing really, really well considering. This is actually one of those days where Lightning Lane may not have actually been necessary for you to get to experience a lot of rides, because so many rides have really short wait times. Crowds are a little lower this time of year. We don't have another big holiday coming up for a little bit. But let's go get our Lightning Lane for Barnstormer. Peter Pan's Flight has another Lightning Lane. Oh, painful. Well, we got Dumbo in the area, so that'll be pretty quick.
That's going crazy.
So we've got Dumbo and Tomorrowland Speedway up next. Dumbo is literally on the way out of Storybook Circus area, so we're gonna grab that Lightning Lane and keep it moving.
Hi, welcome in, y'all.
Hello. So, as you can see, we've been ping-ponging all over the park. We really haven't given ourselves an opportunity to eat or drink or sit. We've just been going ride after ride after ride. And we haven't really taken into consideration what time the parade starts or anything like that. Time to book another Lightning Lane since we just redeemed the one for Dumbo. Well, we haven't done that one yet. Tomorrowland Speedway only has a 5-minute wait, so the Lightning Lane for this ride is essentially useless, but we're gonna do it anyways. We are headed to Monsters Inc. Life Floor to redeem another Lightning Lane. After that, we have to go back to Fantasyland to get Small World. Only a 10-minute wait, but we're still going to use our Lightning Lane just so it doesn't go to waste. We spent $70 on these today, and it, depending on how you look at it, you could say that it was worth it because we did skip the line on several rides, but also maybe not worth it because the wait times for so many rides have been like 10, 20 minutes, which is crazy.
All right, that completes the mic check. All right, so I'm gonna do that every day. It's kind of a pain. We got 2 gigawatts in there. That's a good start.
First of all, that laugh floor show was hilarious. There was a 5-year-old that they were telling jokes with, and he just went completely off the rails with his jokes. But next, we have another Lightning Lane that we have to go all the way back into Fantasyland to get from Tomorrowland, and that is It's a Small World. So, It's a Small World. It's got a 20-minute wait. We are going to use our Lightning Lane for this. Okay, final thoughts. We were able to ride 10 rides with the assistance of Lightning Lane MultiPass. Now, we didn't need MultiPass for all of the rides because today was surprisingly a very not super crowded day at Magic Kingdom. Whether or not Lightning Lane was worth it today could go either way because we did get such a huge ride count, but also the wait times were significantly lower than normal. Hopefully this video was able to show you how you really do have to kind of plan your day around your Lightning Lane multi-passes once you book them. And it also showed how you have to zigzag through the park to accommodate those Lightning Lanes. And you were able to see in real time how those Lightning Lane selections drop, how you think you have a Lightning Lane, and then when you actually select it, it says, sorry, unavailable, or it changes your time. But that's it. That is Worth It or Skip It, Lightning Lane in action. Till next time.